Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 60TP Lewandowskiego. It's a tier 10 Polish heavy tank. It's located on the southwest spawn of Highway, and this one is under the command of Ice Dragon 1968, otherwise known as Oppenheimer. Have we got sound? Yes, we have. Good. I can certainly hear the hurricane, but I couldn't be sure that we were... Well, it's not a hurricane, it's tornado. But couldn't be sure we had engine noises because we didn't hear the engine start up. Okay, the 60TP is supposed to be 60 tons in weight. It's actually slightly over that, 66 I believe tons in total. It's got a 152.4mm gun, which means that it's capable of 750 alpha, and it's the figment of an imagination of a military cadet who thought that, yeah, this combination will probably work, and it's quite a good tank. Only problem is it used to rely on HE rounds, and the problem is that now they've nerfed HE, so it's not quite as effective as it used to be. But it still blocks damage pretty good because it's got 260mm of armour on the front of the turret and 160 on the front of the hull, although it's slightly weaker in the sides and the rear, obviously. It's a very big gun. In many ways, actually, you might say it's very much like the 705A. Same sort of ability to do a huge amount of damage and fairly heavy armour. Okay, well, we're into the town, but we can't see the opposition because most of the enemy heavy tanks have not turned up here. Only the IS-7 so far, with the CS-63 medium tank only a short distance away, but no enemy heavies to engage. We know there's some in the game. We can see them on the list. The Type 4, Conqueror, IS-7. But no, the others haven't turned up yet. Just we're going to wait here for a moment and see if somebody flashes up. Doesn't look like they are coming. Oh, he spoke too soon, and he fired too soon as well there. It's quite a long reload. It's 18.7 seconds reload. But he's got 14.68. Remember, this is a new account, and he's trying to side scrape on that T95. We now got the help of 257, who just took a heavy round, but that means the T95 is reloading, and now we've got the Char Future 4. Takes a round for 797, a high roll, but he takes one round back from that Char. Remember, he's got 4. And now we've got the T95 trying to attack the 257. We've got the side of him. We are loaded, but... And he's pulling back. Okay, can put one in. Yep. Nice one. High roll. 754. Still got to deal with that Char Future 4. I think he's trying to say to that 263, don't go forward. Stay back. It's not that he wants to get all the damage himself, but he thinks that he can probably do better. Oh, that one was eaten by the tracks. Okay, so he's going to pull back even more because he needs to get a good position where he can side scrape on that T95. And the Conqueror's turned up. Okay, so he can hit this guy from a long way away. Blind shots. Pretty sure that would have hit. Yeah, I think he's saying to his teammates, stay out of town. Let them come out of town, and then we'll attack them. Our team have actually covered the cap area at the moment. Good shot on the UDES, but it's a low roll for 733. The enemy's going to have to come out of town if they want to do anything. They can't sit around in town all the time. They are going to take fire if that's the case. No Arty in this game, so we don't have to worry about them. Oh, hello. And ouch, that hurt. 792, that guy got a high roll. He's now manoeuvring to try and avoid getting hit. That not going to help him. Oh! Unfortunately, that didn't pen. Not as good. I like sitting in this dip myself actually, so I'm not surprised he's gone here. It is a fairly good position. You move forward to attack and then pull back just a little. You drop below everybody's visibility, and then you can go into action again. Yeah, he's going to try and approach this from a different angle. He's backing up the TNH by coming around here. The 263 is too far forward. He needs to pull back. He's just gone way too deep. He'll get taken out if he's not careful. Okay, Type 4. Yup, nice. High roll, 776. Blocked the shot that came back from him, and that was an AP round, not an HE. 263 still in there, and he's still firing. We've got some more damage. Now, can we get this T95? Wait for it to dial in. Oh, no! That's taken away any chance of us getting a high caliber. The round went into the side of the 263, just drove in front of our gun just at the moment he fired. There's basically nothing that Oppenheimer could have done there to stop that shell going out, because he basically pressed the button just as the guy drove into sight. But he gets a nice low roll actually of the Type 4, and then he takes the round in the tracks. The 263 has been killed. Unfortunately, he did die. The enemy T95 though is very weak now, and we might be able to get a shot on him, but it's... Yes, he does get it! But we took a round from that Wizzy again as we're backing away, and we are fairly low on hit points now. The Wizzy could take us out with one round if he gets a high roll. We need to do some damage to that guy, so one blind shot. The Type 4's a one shot as well. This guns like this do teach you a lot of patience, because it's such a long reload. You need to be absolutely certain. Nice shot! He waited for that one to dial in so he could be absolutely certain it did penetrate the right spot on the enemy. The Wizzy 113 GFT is setting himself up behind a couple of wrecks to ensure he can fire out without getting damaged. But that 263 is actually getting in the way. Oh! That was good. He took the opportunity as the guy was side onto us. Pump one in. Low roll against 704. Okay, our team have not done well up at the enemy cap. All of them got wiped out. And in fact, one enemy tanker, T95E6, is making his way to our cap, whilst the other one is actually coming towards our position. The T95 was just wiped out. So, nice shot by Oppenheimer. Now, it's all about dealing with the Conqueror and this Wizzy. It's more about the Wizzy actually than anything else, although he's taking on our TNH T-Fizz 51. We've just got spotted, and it was the Conqueror. Probably getting a revenge for that shot that Oppenheimer placed in him earlier in the game. Okay, let's use the Type 4 wreck to good effect. 704. Nice! That's a kill. So he's now up to 4 kills, but he still has to deal with that Conqueror. And I'm afraid that the 704's out, but also there's the Conqueror. He's using that dip in the ground, that fold in the ground, to get closer to us. He's just the other side of the bank, and here's the Wizzy. He's out the game. That's 5 kills, 1/3 of the enemy team. The Conqueror has come up over the bank. Whilst we were shooting at the Wizzy, he's come over this side. Now, he's not a one-shot, but we could do severe damage to him. No, that hit the wreck. He's got one more heat round. Now, that should make it through the Conqueror's hull. Should try and find the right position so you can shoot past the Type 4 without hitting anything. He doesn't want to come out fully because the Conqueror's looking for a shot into us. Okay, the TNH is going one side. We might as well go the other, distract him. TNH gets something into him. And again, he's blown his wad. We need to get over there quick because the TNH just died, and that means the Conqueror and Oppenheimer are the last 2 alive. And he makes certain of it and kills the last enemy tank. His gun's up, badly damaged, but he still wins the game. Well, that was a really exciting game from Ice Dragon 1968, or Oppenheimer as we know him. He got an ace tanker in that game, as well as a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fighter effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And with that last kill, he actually ended up with a top gun for getting at least 6 kills in the game. He would have probably had a high caliber, but for that accidental shot that hit the 263 at the wrong moment. Look at that win rate, 9,501, super unicum and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Yes, he did lose a medal. He lost the high caliber for 7,478 hit points of damage. He would have had that high caliber, but for that one shot that hit the 263 at the wrong moment. That's a bit annoying, but the second highest damage in the game was the T95E6, who was determined to get to the enemy, to our cap, and Oppenheimer took him out. He got a Confederate in the game, so he must have been one of the ones who was instrumental in dealing with our forces who were entering their cap area. And he decided to ignore everything that was going on in the town and make his way straight to our cap. But unfortunately, it didn't work out so well for him, because Oppenheimer managed to put a round into him, finish him before he could get any closer. The third highest damage in the game actually turned out to be the Conqueror that Oppenheimer finished right at the end with 4,426. And you can see that they had 3 tanks who were doing rather well in that game, all over 4,000 apiece, but none of them could keep close to Oppenheimer with 7,478. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those with 6. 4 kills went to the Conqueror, 3 kills each went to the T95E6 and also to the units 1516 on our team. And when it came to base XP, it's Oppenheimer again, so he's got the top in all 3 columns on this one. 1,318 XP. The next highest being the Object 263 with 910, 898 to the TVP T5051. Let's have a look at detail. 19 shots fired, 16 direct hits on the enemy, 12 penetrations. Didn't always get the pens through. In fact, he was having a bit of difficulty to start with the T95, and that then migrated to some of the other tanks he was aiming at, that he wasn't getting the round through or actually hitting them when he wanted to. 7,478 hit points, of which 1,547 were at more than 300 meters. I think one of those might have been the blind shot he fired at the Conqueror, and that's why that Conqueror was so keen to get revenge on Oppenheimer when he came back. 9 hits received from the enemy, 5 penetrations, 4 non-penetrations. Yes, you can penetrate the 60TP if you've got enough force and you've got the right rounds and you put it in the right place. 2,400 hit points damage blocked by armor, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 318 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 91,173 credits from the game, 45,587 from holding ops, total of 136,760, but yet again, the ammo cost him a lot. He did fire premium rounds, and in the end, he actually ended up with a loss of 29,078 credits. But as you know, you can't win games unless you use premium ammo. It's very difficult to win games with standard ammo. Some people do it. They've actually developed a technique. They know where all the weak spots are and they can put the rounds in. But if you want to be effective in tier 10 games, you have to carry some premium ammo. And yes, Oppenheimer did, and I'm afraid he used it. And it cost him 1,977 XP. 989 for holding ops and 2,966 experience points altogether. So another ace for his 60TP again. He's lost none of his skill, even from being away from the game for a short period of time. And I think you'll see that in the next replay we've got coming up. So please do stick around to our channel and watch the video. If you enjoyed this one, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.